Alright, so we just came back from watching the Mario movie, and overall, I think it was pretty fun. What do you think?
Yeah, that was okay.
It was alright. So, yeah, uh, as you guys may or may not know, I'm not a big fan of Illumination just because their animation is okay, but it's just the movies that they have out. So, for example, like Sing and Minions. Like, in my opinion, the only good movie that they have made is just Despicable Me, the first one, and then that's it. The rest of their other movies have been an absolute flop, in my opinion. And, well, with this one, I guess we can add another one to the list that's good. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not the worst thing ever. It's like good. It's like, you know what? I'll watch it. It's like that type of movie. I would say it's all right. What do you think?
If you're a Super Mario fan, I think you'll like this one compared to the 90s movie that we will not be mentioning.
Right.
That I think came out 30 years ago in 93. So yeah, that abomination from hell. Yeah, at least with the new Super Mario Brothers movie, it is faithful to the Mario franchise and the Nintendo franchise, and I think there's a obvious reason because Nintendo doesn't want their IP screwed up anymore after that little experiment back in the 90s. So my theory is they stayed on top of the studio, Illumination.
Yeah, Illumination.
And I think everything Illumination had to do, they had to run it by whoever was in charge, the liaison between them and Nintendo.
Yeah.
So they had to get Nintendo to probably approve almost everything.
Yeah,
for this
which
movie.
makes me wonder who made, like, Illumination did the animation, but who did the whole movie? Was it Nintendo just on top of them?
I'd say it was probably a cooperative effort between Illumination and Nintendo, but things that Illumination came up with for the movie, they probably had to run it by Nintendo first.
Probably. But yeah, overall the movie was pretty solid, and in my opinion, the best character in the whole movie was Bowser.
Yeah, Jack Black was really good as Bowser.
Yeah, he was really, really good.
Yeah, so overall, how would you rate this before we move on to spoilers?
I would give this maybe a 7. I'm gonna go with a 7.
Okay. Yeah, seven's fine. Yeah, it's not a great movie, but it's not a horrible movie either. And for the most part, I thought the voice acting was pretty solid. Anna Taylor-Joy, she was Princess Peach. Chris Pratt's Mario grew on me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah. And Jack Black, of course, once again, amazing as Bowser. Charlie Day as Luigi. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. And then you had Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. Just to name a few of the actors
Yeah.
that voiced characters. And the actor best known for voicing Mario in the games also has some roles in the movie as well. Other supporting characters he gets to voice, so he doesn't get completely left out.
Right. Which
And-
is actually kind of a good thing.
Yeah, it's a really good thing. I know a lot of people were upset about him not voicing Mario
Yeah.
in the movie, but at least he gets to voice some supporting characters.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say about that.
But yeah, Chris Pratt grew on me.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst thing ever. It's not like he didn't sound like Mario at all.
I feel like the trailers didn't really do Chris Pratt's Mario justice because you only get a little taste of his voice work as Mario, but it didn't take long for me to get used to the character. We'll have to talk more about that in the spoiler section.
Yeah. I mean, I got used to him pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any problems with his voice, to be honest.
Yeah, it's better than I thought it was going to be when we did that one video a few months ago when we watched the teaser.
I think so.
Yeah, last year I think. Well, I think it was actually nearly I forgot when it was like the summer of
Like a
last
year ago, maybe?
Yeah, not a year ago exactly, but it was like during like the summer of 2022. We weren't really excited about Chris Pratt being Mario. But overall, solid performances by all the actors involved and voice actors.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the spoilers. That's right. If you haven't watched it, spoiler time.
Yeah, so you have a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, spoiler territory. All right, here we go. So, the movie starts with Bowser just being an absolute badass. He just comes in with his floating lava castle HQ thing he has going with his army.
Yeah.
and he wants to take over the Superstar, which is in the Penguin Kingdom. I guess that's World 3, the snow level.
Yeah, the penguins.
The penguins. So basically, he goes in there, and the penguins try to defend the star. Obviously, they're an absolute joke. They're just throwing snowballs at Bowser. Bowser doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's not intimidated at all. And they're like, "Do you yield?" And Bowser just like absolutely just.
Yeah, a lot of the trailers do give away chunks of the movie. Not everything, but there's definitely a lot of stuff given away in the trailers.
That's why I only watched like 2 trailers, just because I didn't want to get spoiled.
Yeah.
And of course, like the trailers that they spoil in the ads whenever we watch The Office on Peacock.
Yeah, it always happens.
Where they just show more and more, and I don't want to see this because I don't want to get spoiled, but they have like 9 trailers already.
Yeah.
And they don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah, me either.
But yeah, you were saying?
But yeah, so Bowser gets, I guess, the Superstar.
Yeah, he does. He defeats him pretty easily.
And now he's able to, I guess, eventually send his forces to invade the Mushroom Kingdom. I guess it takes a while to get from Ice Kingdom to Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, from kingdom to kingdom.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't kill them. He captures them, like the penguins.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, who's gonna stop me?" And we transition to Mario in the real world.
Yeah.
And Luigi.
Well, I don't know if it's really the real world. It's just another world that exists within this universe.
I guess I was saying the real world because it's Brooklyn.
It's very similar to our world. It is Brooklyn, but it's not really our Brooklyn. I guess you could make that argument.
I guess, but yeah. One thing that I did like about this whole thing that we're gonna talk about is all the Easter eggs that they have in here.
Oh, there's a ton of Easter eggs.
There's a ton of Easter eggs at the beginning. So
from music to stuff going on in the background.
Yep. So the first thing you notice is the commercial.
Yeah. The commercial, they put the commercial out months ago. Because they created a fake website with the commercials.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. You didn't watch that?
No, I didn't want to get spoiled.
Yeah.
So I just ignored everything. But that was brand new to me.
Okay, well,
so basically anything Mario related, I just ignored because I didn't want to get spoiled.
Yeah.
Unless it showed up on the ad.
Yeah, and in the commercial they have the fake accents.
Yeah. Which is actually kind of funny.
Yeah, they have fake Italian accents intentionally.
Mm-hmm. Just to sell it like a business.
Yeah.
Kinda.
But in reality, they are Italian American.
Right.
And therefore they don't have the full-fledged Italian accent. Which makes sense as to why Mario in this world or universe sounds the way he does and not like he does in the video game.
Right, because it's a different Mario, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically after they're done watching the commercial, they're super proud of it and they're gonna get a lot of business and they think they're gonna do pretty good.
Well, they're just starting off, I guess, as plumbers.
I know, but Mario's giving like some confidence to Luigi, I guess, because he's basically looking out for him.
Yeah, Mario's very, very protective of his younger brother.
Yeah, but yeah, then you have this one guy at the cafe who's making just fun of him.
Yeah, they used to work for him. There's a lot of random characters you meet.
Yeah.
And stuff.
But then like in the background you see like the Donkey Kong video game, which is like funny, and then Luigi breaks his phone. I think the dude just throws it on the floor, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
and,
Luigi's the one who does it by accident.
Oh, then he brings his own phone, and once he starts getting his ringtone, he plays the GameCube logo music theme, which is hilarious. And then they actually get a phone call to, I think it was wait. No, they do get the phone call.
Yeah.
And then they go to the rich place. It's a rich
person. This rich couple with a dog lives in a penthouse, and, well, shenanigans ensue.
So basically, they're really good at what they do. They fixed it pretty good. They had no issues. But Luigi did a little mistake when meeting the dog, which crushed his bone. And then the dog got his through a,
The dog got mad about Luigi stepping on his dog bone.
Yeah.
And ended up causing more damage.
Yeah, basically the dog is the reason they broke the house, because Mario fixed the thing pretty easily.
Yeah,
the sink.
The leak under the sink.
Yeah, you just like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Done.
Yeah, so they established that they're actually good plumbers.
Yeah.
It's just that,
they're good plumbers. It's just that they got screwed over by the dog.
Mm-hmm. But they saved the dog.
But they saved the dog at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, then after that, they basically
they go home.
They go home. It's a down low for them because
the rest of their family's kind of making fun of the commercial, and
yeah, they're making fun of the commercial, and they kind of got their ass kicked basically by.
They had a bad first day.
A bad first, yeah.
And they're getting mushroom spaghetti.
Yeah, they're getting mushroom spaghetti.
Mario doesn't like mushrooms.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Mario in this world doesn't like mushrooms. Like, ugh, mushrooms. And you can just see him taking it out of the plate.
Yeah.
And then after that, basically, they get like a TV news.
Yeah, they're watching a news story. There's like a major flood happening, I guess, in Brooklyn. And Mario decides, hey, this is our chance, you know.
Yeah.
If we help fix the leak, we'll be seen as heroes and our business will boom.
Basically, their redemption.
Yeah.
And then, they go fix it. It's like, oh, look at them trying to fix it. They're not even doing it right, so they go and try to fix it correctly.
They go down into the sewers, and one thing leads to another, and they end up like really, really deep down the sewers with all these pipes.
Yeah. And then they see the green pipe. Luigi gets too close to the green pipe investigating it. He gets sucked. And then Mario's like, Luigi, where are you? And then he gets sucked too.
Yeah.
And basically, they're holding, you see them all like confused and what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
And then they hold each other because they find each other. Mario catches up to Luigi to save him.
Yeah.
But then like there was like some cross pipe thing.
Yeah, they got separated.
And they got separated. And basically Mario lands in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yep.
And Luigi lands in like World 7 or World 8 next to Bowser.
The Dark World or Dark Zone.
Yeah, which is like World 8 or something. He landed on the last level.
Yeah, he lands in basically Bowser's domain.
Yeah. So basically not looking good for Luigi. Mario is in Mushroom Land. He hates mushrooms.
Yeah.
And he finds a Toad, the Captain Toad. Yeah. Great character, by the way.
Yep.
Basically, he's like, ooh, well, who are you? It's like, yeah, my name's Toad.
Yeah.
And it's like, mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. And then...
But the entire kingdom is mushrooms, and the toads are basically sentient mushrooms.
Basically. So basically it's like, oh, we have to take you to the castle and the princess. Wait, there's a princess? Yeah. And then Mario's like, okay, well, let's go to the Mushroom Kingdom, I guess. And Toad takes him there.
Yeah, because he wants to find his brother, and Toad's convinced that maybe the princess can help Mario find Luigi.
Yeah. And then we transition to Luigi. Luigi's in World 8. He's scared out of his mind.
Yeah.
He's like, Mario, where are you? And then while he's running away, Luigi finds a bunch of dry bones.
Yeah.
And he starts running. And there's also the bats.
Yep.
Which is he gets scared by him.
Yeah.
Basically, Luigi's just not having a nice day.
No.
So then after that, he runs away and makes it to a castle. And then in there, he closes the door. He manages to escape, but then it starts flashing inside the castle, and there's a bunch of Shy Guys in there.
Yeah, they capture him.
And they capture him.
Yeah.
So yeah, Luigi is captured, and then we cut to Mario again. He's basically being shown around the entire Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
And overall, you see them all using the pipes and all these businesses, and I guess it's nice to see the Mushroom Kingdom. Because you don't get to see it really much for the most part. You just see, Peach's castle, and that's it.
Yeah, you don't actually get to see, I guess, the world-building aspect of the Mushroom Kingdom with the Toads living their lives. And
yeah, maybe in some games you see them having, a few buildings here and there, but not like this movie.
Yeah.
Not the amount of detail. But, which is a good thing. It kind of humanizes the Toads, or personalizes the Toads. I don't know how you say it.
Yeah.
But anyways... After that, Mario makes it to the castle, and with Toad, after being, exploring and all that shit, he gets, curious about a bunch of things. And then they make it to the castle, and what do we get?
Well, the princess is talking with her council about what Bowser's up to, how Bowser's got, I guess they know that Bowser has the superstar and is heading towards the Mushroom Kingdom. And the princess is like, okay, everyone calm down. It's going to be okay. I'm going to go get the Kongs to help us. So that's another kingdom that exists in this realm is the Kong Kingdom.
Yeah.
Or Kong Country, or Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, Donkey Kong, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, after that, Mario's trying to get in, let me in the castle.
Yeah.
And the Toad is like, let me work something here. Because basically the other Toads were playing smart ass. Oh yeah, your princess is in another castle.
Oh yeah, that's a good reference to the first game.
Yeah, your princess is in another castle.
There's a lot of references.
Which I love.
Yeah.
And then the Toad's like, okay, well, let me handle this. And he's basically bribing them with food.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, don't worry, just go, I got this. Yeah. And then they pay no attention to him, and Mario goes inside the castle.
Yeah, it's so weird because, they claim not to have an army, but they clearly have guards with helmets and spears.
Yeah, but they're basically incompetent.
Yeah, I guess you could say that for the
But
most part.
because then Mario just hops in and then he does like the salute thing,
Yeah.
and the guards just like pretend like oh yeah, he's normal here.
Yeah,
But then they realize it like 2 seconds later.
like oh crap, yeah.
Like they didn't even look at it and just say, you know what? Wait a second, you're not from here. No, they
Yeah.
just immediately just went to following orders
Yeah.
and just kind of went with it, even though he's like the only human there.
Yeah.
Peach is the only human there, and it's like, well, it's another human. They didn't even account for, seeing him.
Yeah.
It was just weird, and then he gets basically, like alerted, and he has to run to find Peach. He's just looking for Peach at the moment. So yeah, Peach just gave the big speech and is heading out the throne room.
Yeah, she's exiting the throne room. I guess she's on her way to go head off to the Kong Kingdom by herself.
Yeah, by herself. That would have not ended well.
No, but then that's when her and Mario run into each other, basically.
Yeah. And yeah, that's how they meet. Basically, they run into each other in the castle.
Yeah.
So yeah, then basically Peach explains her situation to Mario.
Then Mario explains his situation. So
Yeah,
they have a common goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically with Bowser
Yeah.
and his brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Peach wants to stop Bowser from invading the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario wants to get his brother back.
From Bowser.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they decided, okay, well let's see what you got, plumber.
Yeah.
I don't think she even knew he was a plumber. I don't think he ever said he was a plumber to her.
That's a good question. Maybe he did, or maybe he didn't.
I didn't catch it if he did, but
Maybe it's because he was dressed like a plumber. Like, well, I guess plumbing is probably an important like career in Mushroom Kingdom because they have all these pipes.
yeah, oh yeah, that's actually a very good point. But yeah. Anyways, after that, she says, "Let's see what you got," and then they have like this little training course, World 101.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of like the way the old side-scrolling Super Mario games were, like
Yeah.
Mario 1 and 3. Yeah.
So they see, let's see what you got, and then you have like this little training montage of, Peach does it first try
Of
because
course he does.
strong and independent woman.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, I mean, she grew up there, and
Yeah.
she basically has been practiced. God knows how many times she's practiced that. I mean, she did it on her first try, quote unquote. That's what she said.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure it didn't go flawlessly like that.
They did a good job of balancing Princess Peach. They didn't make her incompetent like she was in most of the Mario games.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's exceptions like Super Mario Brothers 2. She's actually a playable character along with Mario, Luigi, and Toad.
And Super Princess Peach.
Super Princess Peach. And I think Mario All-Stars, or that RPG that came out in the 90s. But there are games where she is actually competent.
Yeah.
But they make her a stronger character, but they don't make her too Mary Sue-ish.
Yeah, to the point where she's unbeatable. No, she does get hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically while Mario's doing the course, and we get introduced to the power-ups like the mushrooms
Yeah.
and the flowers and all that shit.
Yeah, she introduces him to that.
So basically you have to, well, I guess the mushroom you have to eat it.
Yeah,
and I guess with the flowers you have to touch them.
Yeah, you touch him.
So yeah, it shows you how the power-ups work, which is actually kind of cool. And I would have loved to see like the giant mushroom. You know, like the giant where Mario just becomes huge and Bowser just becomes huge, and they have this huge battle
They could do that in the next Mario movie.
like Godzilla versus.
Maybe in the next one.
That would have been cool, like a Power Ranger spot, but it's Mario.
You know, there's a lot of stuff they left off, and there's definitely the potential for a Mario verse here.
Yeah, the
for
Mario
future
verse.
movies, because it's made a lot of money, like hundreds of millions of dollars, I think, and it's definitely number one right now in the box office. So I'm sure that Nintendo and Illumination probably have plans for future projects, but
We'll see.
Mario does eventually nearly beat the course, and he doesn't give up, and that's one of his like positive traits. He never gives up.
He's not a quitter.
Even if he's slapped around, stomped on, smacked around, Mario still gives up. He still keeps going. He doesn't give up, and he's brave. You know, he's very brave. He stands up for his brother, and you know he doesn't back down so easily. And I do like the fact they have a lot of like 80s music in the movie, along with the score, which is there's definitely a lot of Mario like themes from various Mario games.
Didn't they play like I Need a Hero or something? I think.
Yeah, I liked that scene because I do like that song. But yeah, but they used it during the trial though. But it still feels though. It's still, I don't know. I would have rather used that near the end of the movie, but
At least
fine.
they played it.
Yeah, at least they played it. They definitely just threw in a few 80s songs here and there because obviously the Super Mario Brothers debuted on the NES back in the 1980s, so it made sense.
Yeah.
And it works. And plus, who doesn't like 80s music?
Right. So basically, he almost completes the course, and then that's it. It's like, oh yeah, you were so close to completing it.
Yeah.
And you were the closest one out of everybody that's actually almost made it.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, okay, when did you beat it? Okay, I'll beat it on my first try.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you made it the closest. You're just trying to make me feel better, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's working.
She's not insufferable like a lot of other Mary Sue's. She's likable. She's strong, yes. She's smart. She's brilliant, but she's also very likable.
Yeah, she's not like she doesn't get hit or anything.
No.
She's actually pretty smart, but at the same time, she's not like you said.
Yeah, I say I like this version of Princess Peach than a lot of the game versions, which most of the time make her useless.
Yeah,
like she's only there as a MacGuffin to be captured by Bowser and rescued by Mario.
Yeah. So basically, then after that, I think it cuts to Luigi being captured and being flown to the Bowser Castle.
Yeah, I think this is when he gets in. No, Bowser finds out. I think is this when Bowser's doing his Peaches song? Yeah.
I think so. I think first is the piano.
Yeah.
With Mario, and then it cuts to him being brung out by the Shy Guys. So
because he's obsessed with Peaches. Okay, that's the big spoiler in the movie. And I'm glad we're in the spoiler section.
Yeah, we're in the spoiler section.
Bowser is doing all this because
he's obsessed with Peach.
Yeah.
And it's not good. It's like really, really obsessed.
But it makes sense because Bowser, since day one, has been obsessed with Princess Peach or Princess Toadstool. That's what she used to go by.
Right.
That's all he does is he wants her. He loves her. He's obsessed with her. He wants her to be his, and he'll capture her every single game. Even though she says no, Mario still rescues the princess and all the other games. Well, not all the games. But the point is, this fits Bowser's character so well because that's
what he does. Yeah, he always steals Peach and then just runs away.
Yeah.
It's like, marry me, oh Peach, and then his song about Peach. And everything is just Peach. And then you see him in the movie being menacing, but at the same time preparing himself for Peach. And it's funny and at the same time sad.
Because he wants two things. He wants to rule the world.
Peach.
And Peach. Those are the two things he wants more than anything.
Yeah, it's amazing how far he goes. Yeah. To the point where he's actually practicing his "Will you marry me" scene with Kamek.
Oh yeah, and Kamek plays an important role too.
Yeah, Kamek is like the second in command, basically.
Yeah, he's wizard. Yeah.
But yeah, it's anything when Bowser shows up, everything's like super funny.
Yeah.
And at the same time, kind of menacing because he does a good job on balancing both humor and menacing.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, and then he finds out about this mustache guy who's with the princess on her way to the Kong Kingdom.
Yeah.
And he's not happy about that.
No. Because he's scared that Mario is Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wants to basically take care of Mario, so basically Bowser has no competition on taking Peach as Peach.
Yeah, basically. Jeez. So they capture Luigi, obviously, and wow, what a coincidence. Another human with a mustache and a similar looking outfit from his reports. What are the odds?
Yeah, so obviously Luigi is scared out of his mind, and basically Bowser interrogates him and just gives him threats, and he basically gets what he wants out of Luigi.
Yeah, he gets Mario's name, I think.
Yeah, he gets Mario's name, and basically what he wanted to know is, do you know who he is?
Yeah. Because
that way he can just keep him as a hostage, and then just, give Mario threats that I want her, and otherwise I'm going to kill your brother or something.
No, he was already going to kill Luigi. He already said he was going to kill Luigi. So
No, but he said, okay, let's see how tough this Mario guy is when I find out like he kills his brother or something. So he wanted to kill him so he could get Mario pissed.
Yeah, but he obviously doesn't kill him.
No, he was just holding him hostage.
Yeah, he throws him in a cage along with the penguins and this one. What's this?
The Luma.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Luma star who's insane.
Yeah, Luma is crazy. because it's just bringing everybody down.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, shut up already. Everybody just can't stand the Luma.
Luma's like, just give up. It's hopeless. You're never getting out of here. We're all going to die. And like in a weird twisted way, Luma's actually looking forward to it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, and yeah, like at the very end when it's like, oh, finally mercy. It's like, it's just funny. But we'll get to that point later on.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, okay, so Bowser has Luigi captured. He knows who Mario is now.
Yeah.
And they're on the way to the Kong Kingdom.
Yeah, there's like a montage of their journey from the Mushroom Kingdom to the Kong Kingdom. Mario, Princess Peach, Toad.
Yeah, and oh yeah, because the Captain Toad actually jumps into the scene with Mario on the journey.
Yeah.
Because he's the bravest Toad of them all. But one thing I do like is that they show how Princess Peach got there.
Yeah, a little origin story.
A little origin story for Peach. And yeah, I mean, she went through a pipe as a baby.
Yeah, baby or a toddler. I mean, she was...
Baby. Because they already they have names already. It's like Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach.
Okay.
So they already have official names. So we got a Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach cameo.
Yeah, because we had Baby Mario and Baby Luigi in a flashback, yeah.
Yeah, there's two more, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's Baby Daisy, and then there's Baby Rosalina.
Okay.
So there's a few more. I think there's a few more, yeah.
So somehow Baby Peach ends up going through a pipe. Maybe not the same pipe Mario and Luigi went through.
Yeah.
But she went through another pipe, and she somehow ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom, and then she gets raised by
Toads.
The Toads, and then eventually they made her their princess.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a great way to take over a kingdom.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
come over as a cute little baby. Then when you grow up, you take over as their...
I guess they made her as a princess because she's the only one that stands out.
Yeah.
Or maybe because there's no... I mean, there's Toadette, if you want to count as a female. I didn't see any female Toads.
Well, there probably were a few. I mean, there had to be, but...
There wasn't Toadette. I didn't see her. But whatever.
But there was some cool little... I guess other Easter egg kingdoms that they kind of Easter egged in the backgrounds, like the desert kingdom.
The desert, that's World 2.
Yeah.
And then I think, what else?
The one you liked. It got you excited.
Which one? Oh, the Yoshi Kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we saw Yoshi's Island. And, oh my, I love Yoshi.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of Yoshis.
A whole bunch of Yoshis just running around. It was very, like, what was it? Like, fast. Like, you just see them for like maybe like a 10-second scene, and then they just go away.
And you're probably thinking, oh, come on, one of them, just a green one. Just run over there and join them.
Yeah, because I love Yoshi.
It doesn't have to make sense. Just have one of them just join them for some reason.
It was funny because Mario picks up like that one berry that Yoshi eats.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to a bunch of Yoshis running around. And I love it because Yoshi's like my favorite Mario character. I love Yoshi.
Yeah.
Any color will do.
So that was a cool Yoshi cameo, and I'm sure if they come out with a second movie, which I'm pretty sure they most likely will.
I want Yoshi.
Yeah, they'll probably find a way to implement Yoshi or Yoshis in the next
Yeah,
Mario.
I mean, I like Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's cool.
And so they make it to the Kong Kingdom.
Yeah,
All
they
of the
basically
Kongs.
made it there. Yeah. So basically, they are at the door, and they have like this guard.
Yeah.
Kong guard.
Yeah, he's kind of the bouncer, I guess. He's the guy that's at the door, and he's not cool Kong, but he's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's Funky Kong.
Yeah, he's not funky. He's definitely not Funky Kong.
No, we do see him actually.
Yeah, in the background.
In the background, yeah. Yeah, basically they play what was that song I kept listening to all the
Take
time?
on Me.
Yeah, Take on Me.
Yeah, dun 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 while they're riding around in a cart throughout Kong, and that was cool.
I don't know if it was. I think it was. There are two versions of that song. There's the Ninja Sex Party version, and then there's the original version.
That's the original version.
That was the original?
I think so.
Because it sounded very similar to Ninja Sex Party.
Maybe, but I think these are all from the original artists.
Okay. But basically, yeah, then you see basically the Kong Kingdom.
Yeah,
because
the Kong Kingdom. Or
they're
Kong
just
Country.
driving around. Yeah.
But I guess it establishes something else in canon, that the cart makers are the Kongs.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure they have those machines in other places.
We didn't see them in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, we didn't see them there.
So if this is going to be part of Nintendo's universe now, and this is canon, because you have to make the argument that it is canon going forward, then where do the carts come from? Who builds the carts in all the Mario Kart games?
I guess, yeah.
Now we know.
I guess. So basically, yeah, I love all the Mario Kart references, like dropping a banana.
Yeah.
And what else? The building card where they have like at the beginning where the Illumination logo.
Yeah.
Where they just have like the Mario Kart starting 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
And the minions having trouble starting their cart. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have what else? Oh, you have the building cart. Choose your card theme from Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Into the movie.
Yeah. That was good.
Because I remember like all these sound effects, all these music, from all these games. And then you have Rainbow Road. Once they pick their cards. Oh, no, wait.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I'm helping ahead. First,
they got to King Cranky.
Yeah, King Cranky.
Cranky Kong is the freaking king.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on my rocking chair in Donkey Kong Country complaining about everything.
But now he's a king.
Yeah.
I guess somebody had to be.
I do like the way they portray Cranky Kong.
But yeah, basically after that, Peach wants his army so he can defeat Bowser.
Yeah.
Before it's too late.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, if you want my army, you're going to have to defeat my son, Donkey Kong. Yeah. And it's like...
Mario agrees to it.
Mario's like, okay, well, I'll fight him. It's like, are you insane? It's like, no, somebody has to do it,
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'll take on him. And then Mario's like scared a little bit. But at the same time, he's willing to take him on.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, he comes out into the field. And
they have this Coliseum up in the, I guess...
Yeah.
Which is
which kind of looks like the Donkey Kong first game.
Yeah, it does.
Because they have like the red lines and
yeah.
But at the same time,
yeah, the original Donkey Kong game where the first time you see Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and then you see in this one actually Donkey Kong talks.
Yeah, Seth Rogen voices him.
And
I thought Seth did okay. I mean, we never really heard like you mentioned this in the car. It's like we never actually heard Donkey Kong talk, but you have to make the argument that he can talk because everyone else talks throughout the Donkey Kong games.
I guess it's just I've heard everybody talk, but I've never heard Donkey Kong talk like ever.
Well, now he talks. So
but yeah, now he talks,
and he's kind of full of himself.
That too. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, basically the dude, the king.
Yeah.
Decided to put a bunch of power-ups on the arena just before Mario, just so the battle would end in 5 seconds.
Yeah, he wanted to give Mario a chance against his son.
Yeah. So basically, there's a few mushrooms here and there. We see the mini mushroom.
Yeah, Mario thinks he's about to turn the table against Donkey Kong after getting smacked around a little bit.
Yeah.
But he eats the wrong mushroom.
He eats the mini version.
Yeah.
Then you also have the cat Mario.
Yeah, well, that happens right when it seems like it's over for Mario because Donkey Kong basically knocks Mario like up into the air.
Yeah, Mario.
Really high.
Mario's getting his ass beat.
Oh yeah, he is. He's trying because that's one of his characteristics in the game. In the movie, he doesn't give up. He gets back up. He keeps fighting.
No matter how many punches. He's like Naruto.
But physically, Donkey Kong's just without power ups. Donkey Kong is stronger than Mario.
Yeah, which I guess should make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, then after that he grabs the cat Mario. Mario turns into a furry.
God.
Basically
turns the tables finally.
Turns the tables.
So as Cat Mario, he wins the day against Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And Donkey Kong's basically embarrassed. But
yeah.
But Mario does save Donkey Kong's life though.
Yeah,
twice.
Donkey because basically he kicks his ass so much that he was about to fall off the arena.
Yeah, into the water.
But then he saves him and then he's like, Do you have enough or something? Like, have you had enough?
Yeah.
And then he's like all tired.
Yeah.
And just all defeated and just basically Mario wins.
Yeah, he wins.
Then basically after the arena, after they finally won the match, Donkey Kong's like, I'll let you win.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. And then Donkey Kong's like, I hate you.
Yeah.
And you could tell that there's a bromance brewing right there already.
Yeah, with those two.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad they did that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, basically after that, he gets his army.
Yeah.
And they're going to take on Bowser. And in order to get over there...
Yeah, they have to get from Kong Kingdom back to Mushroom Kingdom. And as it's already established, it took Mario, Princess, Peach, and Toad a while to get to the Kong Kingdom for the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, so what they do is in order to get there faster, they basically build their own carts.
Yeah, because there's a fast route through the track.
The Rainbow Road.
Yes, the Rainbow Road. That's how they're able to get from Kong Kingdom back to Mushroom Kingdom so quickly.
Yeah, they build their own carts. Mario builds his original cart, just a normal cart with the M logo.
Yeah.
And which looks good.
Yeah, it does.
And Peach puts her on a bike.
On the motorbike, yeah.
Which makes me question, where the hell did she get that outfit?
Yeah.
Like, she just switches her dress just like that. Oh, wait, let me put on this bike outfit. Like, where did you get them? Because I doubt they have custom Peach outfitting.
Well, look, they build the Kongs build carts. Therefore, they build racing gear and helmets and stuff too. Okay.
I guess.
They're not just about carts and barrels and bananas. They got other.
The racing business.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's all about the racing business in Kong Country.
I get it, and that fast, dude. That's amazing. But yeah, basically after that, they build her own carts. Mario builds himself a normal cart. Peach gets herself a nice looking bike.
Yeah.
With her logo, and then Toad's just in the
monster truck.
In the monster truck, he's being a badass.
Yeah.
I love that. That was actually funny.
And then Donkey Kong's, I guess, is in basically a standard cart that you would expect Donkey Kong to be in.
Yeah, he has like 2 barrels.
Yeah, and then Cranky Kong has one, and then there's a whole bunch of Kongs that go with them in carts.
Yeah, basically the army.
Yeah, the army. But somehow Bowser finds out. And they never really explain how Bowser keeps finding out about this.
But I guess Bowser has just...
Spies
no,
everywhere?
wait. No, because basically he has Kamek just looking into everything.
Oh, okay.
Because Kamek is like a magician, so he can just
True.
see...
You know, that would have been cool if they used the floating... what are the floating ones that can throw the spiky balls?
What?
You know, the ones at the beginning of the...
Oh, Lakitu?
Yeah, Lakitus. What they had Lakitus floating around just keeping tabs on everybody, you know?
Yeah. I love how Bowser didn't even know what those things were.
Yeah, he didn't.
He was like Koopas and Goombas and what are your things?
Yeah.
Yeah, no fucking... They were just disappointed.
Yeah, they were sad about that.
Yeah, it's basically a Koopa. I mean, but another type of Koopa, basically, with spiky.
Yeah, basically.
It's like spiky red shell thing.
Yeah, but they make it onto the Rainbow Road.
And they get ambushed.
Yeah, by Bowser's forces.
Yeah, and basically they start destroying them with power-ups like green shells and red shells and all those things, and they start getting taken out. And basically, the blue shell captain wants to take on Mario.
Yeah,
he wants to pick him off, which he gets him into his own road. They basically split up, and Mario and him go on his own road.
Yeah.
And basically, when he's about to lose, Mario jumps into another Rainbow Road and escapes him. But he gets followed by him again. Yeah. Just he basically catches up.
Yeah, but then he jumps on Donkey Kong's cart, and then they basically.
Yeah, because his cart was gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
So he jumps into Donkey Kong's cart, and then
they teamed up and.
They team up, and they're basically taking everybody out. But then basically, what was it? He was gonna be defeated, like the Koopa shell, blue shell.
Yeah, blue shell.
And then he turns himself into an actual blue shell.
Yeah.
And targets Mario.
And if you play Mario Kart, you know how dangerous blue shells are.
Extremely.
Yeah. So.
And I love that he actually played the blue shell sound effect.
Yeah.
And basically, but what happened? Did he suicide bomb himself? Because
that's what it appears happened.
Yeah, because basically, you never see him again. Yeah. So he just looks like he just suicide bombed himself on Mario, which is, that's the case, that's pretty dark.
Yeah, so the Rainbow Road gets blown up.
Yeah.
A huge chunk of it.
A huge chunk of it gets blown up, and then Mario and Donkey Kong fall into water.
The water world, yeah.
Water world, and
Peach and Toad escape.
Yeah,
they're the only ones that escape back to the mushroom.
Yeah, they escape, and everybody else gets captured.
Yeah, including Cranky. And by the way, there are other cameos that you mentioned earlier, not just Funky Kong, but
Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong,
yeah,
and Funky Kong.
Yeah, so they were in the background in the arena fight.
Yeah,
earlier, so that was cool. So you never know, maybe we'll get a Donkey Kong Country movie with Donkey and Diddy and Dixie. That'd be cool.
The Kong series or something.
And King K. Rool coming in.
Yeah, but then at that point, basically the only ones that are left is just Peach and Toad into the Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario and Donkey Kong together.
In the ocean.
So basically, Mario is floating and trying to get up to, get air, but then a huge chunk of the cart lands on Donkey Kong's head, and he gets knocked out. Yeah. And Mario basically saves his life. Again, for the second time.
But then they get swallowed.
By that giant eel thing.
Yeah.
And it's not looking good for them.
No.
But basically, after that, they tell the entire Mushroom Kingdom to evacuate. Just evacuate, get out.
Yeah.
Because Bowser's coming. And then Mario and Donkey Kong are planning to get out. They're fighting, of course, because they have to.
Yeah.
They're just fighting. But then, Donkey Kong goes insane.
It starts banging.
And starts banging the inside of the eel, and the eel burps.
Yeah, and he realizes that if he keeps banging, he may cause.
But the thing is that he didn't keep banging.
Yeah.
They found the rocket of the cart.
Okay.
So because he didn't, like, I noticed that.
I think it's implied that Donkey Kong, once they realized that they were upsetting the eel's stomach, I guess,
Yeah.
then I'm sure that Donkey Kong probably start really, really banging. They just don't show it, and that's why the eel goes out of the water and then belches them out.
I
Or
guess.
throws them up.
But yeah, they basically get out with the rocket, and I guess they go where? Where did they go?
They go to rocket and they use the rocket. I think they use the rocket because they're close to Mushroom Kingdom by this point. Oh yeah, there was another cool scene where like the eel creature swallowed one of the squids. Like,
Oh yeah, the squid thing.
Yeah, I felt bad for the little squid. Looked so scared.
Yeah, they make it look so innocent.
Yeah.
But I don't feel bad for them because God, if you play them against in the games, they're so annoying.
Yeah, the only way you can really counter the squids is 3 ways to avoid them. You get a star, or you happen to be Fire Mario.
Underwater, which makes no sense.
It doesn't, but video games.
Yeah.
But I did feel sorry for that squid.
Yeah, that little squid.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah. But basically, yeah, they escape. And Mario's headed to the wedding because...
Oh yeah, you forgot about that scene. Bowser's, I guess, his floating lava ship
lava ship
has
castle.
arrived to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, and basically, Peach is there with Captain Toad.
Yeah.
And Captain Toad obviously is going to protect Peach, but then Captain Toad gets taken by dark magic thing and is like forcing... No, wait. Bowser does his little proposal thing of marrying me.
Yeah, well, he does this whole grand entrance where they get surrounded by the Koopas.
Yeah.
And then Bowser just walks out all acting all tough and stuff because he's been waiting for this moment.
Yeah, to propose to Peach.
Yeah.
And just marry her.
Yeah.
And Peach is like, are you crazy? I will never marry you. And all that shit. And of course, Bowser's not happy.
Yeah.
So basically, he forces dark magic on Toad. And he's like, no, don't murder my toads. Let him go and I'll marry you. And they basically, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess they're going to marry each other.
Yeah, Bowser agrees not to harm any of her toads.
Yeah. Gave him his word.
Yeah.
Her
word, yeah.
But basically they are captured, and Mario is on the barrel with Donkey Kong on the way to the wedding.
Yeah.
And then you see Princess Peach actually in a wedding dress, and
it also shows the Kongs in cages now.
Yeah, the Kongs are in cages.
The penguins and Luigi and
the Luma.
The Luma.
But yeah, basically you see a bunch of references. You see King Boo.
Yeah.
In the wedding, you see King Babam.
Mm-hmm.
You see
the special guest at the wedding.
Yeah, the special guest. What else do you see? Oh, I think King Babam dies.
He does. Yeah. But yeah, so what Bowser's going to do is he's going to sacrifice all the prisoners in celebration.
In her honor.
Of course, I don't think Princess Peach likes that idea too much.
No. But basically
the only one that's not encaged is Toad. Like Toad and Princess Peach are not imprisoned.
Right.
And Toad manages to get Peach a bouquet of flowers.
Yeah. Of flowers. So basically they make it to the altar and Kamek starts speaking his words. And then basically Princess Peach just reveals herself immediately. Yeah. And she turns into Elsa from Frozen.
Yeah, she has a blue flower.
She has a blue flower which grants ice powers. Yeah. So she turns into Elsa from Frozen. And basically she starts letting it go. Yeah. Into all the enemies.
She freezes the chains, the wheel machine.
Yeah,
that's
because
lowering all the prisoners into the lava pit.
It's lowering the prisoners, so she freezes that so it doesn't go any lower. Yeah. She freezes Bowser, and I think she starts freezing some of the enemies as well. Yeah. That is also there. Yeah. So she starts going all crazy, and basically just letting everybody have it. Mm-hmm. Then after that, basically Mario jumps in, and Bowser gets pissed of just seeing, no way, because Mario gets a Tanuki suit.
Yeah, he gets a Tanuki suit.
I forgot where that was.
And Donkey Kong actually gets firepower. So in this universe, Donkey Kong can actually use power-ups.
I guess anybody can use power-ups.
Yeah.
Because if you play any of the games, the Toads can get power-ups too. Yeah. So I guess everybody can get power-ups. Okay. But, okay, I was about to say, Yeah, down there, Mario gets his Tanuki suit,
Yeah.
and they're fighting everybody just to get on top of the castle.
Yeah.
And then basically they make it.
Yeah.
Bowser is completely pissed because Peach froze him.
Yeah.
And basically they see, Mario and Peach, and they're all happy together. Oh, Mario, you're alive, and all that
Well,
shit.
Donkey Kong saves all the prisoners because the ice melts and breaks.
I was gonna get to that.
On the wheel mechanism, yeah.
But yeah, basically, Bowser is so angry that he basically defrosts himself, and then after that, while basically they're fighting each other, like Mario and Peach and and Bowser are just having like this fight a little together.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong is saving the prisoners
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically the prisoners get rescued, and the Luma is like a little bit sad.
Yeah.
But basically, they take the whole fight to Brooklyn.
Not yet, because Bowser does have a nuclear option for the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So basically, he was planning on destroying the kingdom.
Yeah, if the
If
princess
Peach-
didn't agree to marry him.
Yeah, which
She doesn't.
she doesn't. So she was planning to take the bullet bill. I mean,
This huge bullet bill.
this huge bullet bill Bowser had stored in his volcano in the back.
Yeah.
And he was going to shoot down the entire Mushroom Kingdom, but then, like, Mario hits the bullet bill in the eye.
Yeah.
And starts making the bullet bill fall on Mario.
Because he's still in the Tanuki suit.
Yeah, and basically with the Tanuki suit, he's gonna take the bullet bill to the pipe,
Yeah. The
And-
same pipe he came out of.
the same pipe he came out of. So basically, he's gonna throw that bullet bill off the world.
Yeah.
And but he does.
Yeah.
But it causes like this huge portal warp explosion, and it basically takes the ship
Yeah, it creates kind of a black hole from the Mushroom Kingdom
to the real
into
world.
Brooklyn World. We'll just call it Brooklyn World.
But it's a real world to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically they go into Brooklyn and with Bowser and all these creatures like Koopas and Goombas and all those.
Yeah, all of them.
But the people of Brooklyn doesn't seem to care. It's like they've seen them before.
Yeah. It's very weird.
It is so weird because like, oh, well, who's this giant? What's this giant castle? And who's this Bowser? Like all big and nobody cares. It's so weird.
Yeah.
And basically, they start having this huge fight over there, and Mario basically gets beat up by Bowser.
Yeah, and he's about ready to get up.
Bowser is pissed,
Yeah.
and he starts beating up Mario like really badly.
Yeah.
And then basically Mario just hides in the corner.
He doesn't hide. I think he gets thrown into the same cafe that Mario and Luigi were in, that pizzeria.
Yeah, at the beginning.
And he's just basically he's beaten, he's bruised, he's banged up. He's about ready to give up. Even though Donkey Kong and I think Peach and Toad are trying to fight Bowser, they're not winning.
Yeah, they're not winning. They're doing pretty bad.
Yeah, and Luigi's the one who I think's hiding at the moment. Luigi's hiding.
Yeah, Luigi's hiding in the trash can.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically the TV turns on, and it shows Mario his commercial that he made
Yeah, with Luigi.
with Luigi, and they're Super Mario Brothers, and they can fix it.
Yeah, I do like one thing I want to talk about the Easter egg real quick in the commercial. How they're both wearing yellow capes.
Oh
just
yeah,
like
that
from
was
Super Mario World.
yeah. I remember that power up.
That was a cool reference. Yeah.
But yeah, then Mario basically gets the
gives him-
will to stand up
Exactly. Yeah.
and not give up, and he goes out there and basically he's like saving Donkey Kong's life again because Donkey Kong was gonna get beat up by Bowser.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, you!" And then Mario stands up to fight.
Yeah.
But basically, I forgot how Mario gets the star. I think somebody throws it.
Well, what happens is Peach is the one I think kicks the star further down the road.
Oh, from Kamek, because Kamek's holding it. Yeah.
And she knocks it out of Kamek's hand. It goes down the road, like a block back. Mario's heading for the star, and Bowser's about to incinerate Mario.
With his fire breath.
Yeah.
But then Luigi comes to the rescue and protects him with like a sewer cap.
Yeah, sewer
thing.
pipe, like a sewer cap.
Yeah. So basically, yes, they're both being protected by Luigi.
Yeah.
Mario grabs him, and they both grab the star.
Yeah.
And it just shows like, oh my god, they incinerated, but they're not.
Yeah.
They basically turn into their star version.
Yeah, they're both invincible now.
Yeah, and it shows them running towards Bowser, and they kicked his ass.
Yeah.
They basically turn into like Super Goku
Yeah.
from Dragon Ball Z without the their Kamehameha
Yeah,
thing.
and Bowser's sending everything at him. All the Koopas, all the Goombas. Even I think there's even some Hammer Brothers that get
Yeah.
screwed up.
Everybody gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Like, they just go through anything without even taking damage.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it does make sense. That's the star power.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get killed.
Yeah, it only lasts for limited time, though. So.
I think it lasted for like 2 minutes in the movie.
It lasted long enough for Mario and Luigi to do their thing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they beat the crap out of Bowser, and Bowser ends up getting smashed on his ship. And,
It brings the ship down.
yeah.
Which, I'm surprised because I was thinking, like, maybe after they broke the ship, all that lava would be flowing out of it. But it didn't.
No, it didn't. But then, of course, everybody, including Mario and Luigi's families, all cheering, like, yeah, that's our boys. Yeah,
Yeah, now they care.
we're so proud of y'all. And of course, Peach and Toad and Donkey Kong now have Bowser surrounded. He's beaten. And Bowser's like, oh, come on, give me another chance, Peach.
Yeah, and basically Peach has a mini mushroom
Yep.
in her hand, and she put it in Bowser's mouth, and basically he turns him into basically like 0.1 foot.
Oh, and it references back to a joke earlier in the movie where Mario and Peach are talking about turtles. And she's like, what, turtles aren't evil in your world? Like, no, we have them as pets.
I'll get you a turtle.
Yeah, and, well, he ends up-
Bowser is a turtle,
yeah.
kind of. So
Yeah.
she got him a baby Bowser
Yeah, in a jar.
in a jar. Yeah,
So Bowser does not get killed, which I think was a smart move.
yeah, he's not killed. He's just
Imprisoned.
captured.
Yeah.
So basically, there is a little post-credit scene.
Well, it's not over yet.
Actually, it is.
No, it goes back to Mario and Luigi waking up, and you think they're back in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
It makes it seem like they're still they woke up in Brooklyn. Like you're thinking, is this a dream, or did they just decide to go back to Brooklyn after they helped Peach? But no.
No, they stay in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, they just have their own place in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, they have their own house, which is great. I guess the Toad's building.
Yeah, and I guess they just brought all their stuff over from Brooklyn World.
I do see them living there instead of Brooklyn.
It makes more sense because they're obviously content there.
But you still see Luigi and with his tools.
Yeah.
So they're still in the plumber business, I guess.
Well, I mean, there's lots of pipes, so I'm sure the pipes break down and they have to fix the pipes.
There you go. And they're really good at their job, so
Yeah.
I
And
guess
it is implied throughout the movie a few times that there's potential love romance between Mario and Peach.
Yeah.
In fact, there's this whole thing between Donkey Kong and Toad when they're on Rainbow Road, where Mario's kind of being flirty with Peach.
Oh yeah, and Donkey Kong and Toad are like, oh, that was horrible.
Yeah, Donkey
flirting
Kong's like,
sucks."
that's the best you can do, and then Toad's like, oh, come on, he's great.
Yeah, I love this. It's like a angel demon thing.
Yeah, because they're both like Mario's friends, but one of them is like the guy that has Mario's back no matter what,
Yeah.
and the other one is just giving Remy.
Giving him shit.
He's still his friend, but he's still giving Mario shit. Like, come on, man, you can do better than that, Mario. Come on,
Yeah, so
that's
basically,
not how you flirt.
basically after that, the movie ends, but there's a post-credit scene,
Yeah,
and basically it's just the Bowser official music video,
Yeah, it's
Mushroom Records.
yeah.
Basically, it's hilarious. It's basically him singing the Peach song again, but he's little inside a little bird cage.
Yeah, yeah. Inside the Princess Peach's castle.
Yeah.
So I guess he gets to live with the princess technically.
So basically, he kinda gets to win.
Yeah,
He's
kind
not
of
his
a-
size, and he's not, like a ruler, but hey, you're like at least like 3 rooms or 2 rooms away from Peach.
Oh,
So.
no, it's a pretty big castle though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So basically, yeah, that's it. It ends right there.
yeah. That's pretty much where it ends. I had to go double check to see if there was any other scene. I don't think there is.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So basically, after that, it plays a bunch of in the credits. It starts playing like a bunch of Mario music, which I do
Oh, the
appreciate.
Luma has a little scene at the end.
Oh yeah, the Lumen has a little scene, but basically he's free, and it's like with all this free, it makes you start playing music or something, and he starts playing like the saxophone
Yeah.
with the Mario theme.
Yeah.
But yeah, then basically after that, the movie ends with Mario music, which is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I heard some Super Mario Galaxy scores and normal Mario music, which was amazing
Yeah,
because I love that type of
They
music,
mixed in a lot of music from various Mario games over the years.
which I
and
do
decades.
appreciate.
They did.
I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the end of the movie, and
Yeah.
I give it a 7 out of 10 still.
Yeah. It was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie. It wasn't a bad movie. Way better than that thing in the 90s that came out that shall not be mentioned. It was faithful to the Mario franchise, and a big reason why is because I believe that Nintendo this time around decided to be more involved in the process of making this film along with Illumination.
Yeah. But one thing that me and GB were talking about a little bit is, like, was it better than Puss in Boots 2?
No.
Because we were talking about, like, is this going to be a better animation movie?
No, it's not.
Now, it's good, but I don't think it's Puss in Boots 2 good. It's, like, Puss in Boots, I have, like, a 9.9. It's really high.
And I'm somebody that's been playing Super Mario Brothers since I was a kid. With the original.
Same here.
The original. I was playing with the original Super Mario Brothers. NES. Fighting with my stepsister over it. And I haven't played all of them over the years, but I've played over a lot of them. And I'm saying this right now. I think that Puss in Boots Last Wish is the better animated movie.
Right. I have to agree.
But this is still good.
This is still good. Yeah. But yeah, I've been playing since the original as well. Like, I started with the original. I went to Game Boy, and then, you know, I've been playing that from when I was a kid, too.
All right.
But yeah, overall, great movie. Go see it. I guess, yeah, if you're a Mario fan, you can go watch it. You'll enjoy it. And overall, yeah, Bowser steals the show. So, and everybody else is pretty good too. So
yeah, even Chris Pratt was decent as this version of Mario, and I'm okay with it.
So you guys are gonna enjoy the characters. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the review. Overall, pretty good movie. Go see it. All right, so that's it pretty much. So yeah, we'll talk to y'all later with the next video. Bye-bye.